Hello everyone. I hope everybody is doing well. My name is Joe, the math tutor. I hopefully everybody's doing well. Let me share a story with you guys. How all this came about. Maybe wondering, how did I get into tutoring? Great question. It started when I was in college. I think it was age 23. And I met this gentleman a long time ago. His name is Sam. Another gentleman named Marcus. Marcus was my English tutor, and he was so instrumental in helping me with my grammar, doing my papers, And Sam, he was so cool. He looked kind of like a guy with glasses on, so like he looked very professional. And that right there, it got me interested in math tutoring. I liked the way Sam conveyed mathematical concepts to his students. So I kind of sat and watched him. How did he address the student's question, and what solution did he provide to the student. And from that point on, that led me to be a math tutor. So about a year later, when I received an A in Calculus 1 from Captain Gibson, such a great that she now retired. And she was also another inspiration too. And she really accelerated my career in mathematics. She said, "Joe, you're a very smart person, and I hope you pursue your dreams in mathematics." So one day, now I'm getting to the next part of the story, right? So one day I was working on a project on my own. I don't know, I was thinking I was doing some experiment with the division properties, rational root theorem, something like that. And I did a whole paper on it, utilizing my concepts. And one of the ideas that I came up with called synthetic division. Not that type of synthetic division, right? So let's say I want to find out the roots to 25, right? So what I did, I said y equals 25 over x. For all the combinations that when you multiply a number to this number, you get 25. For example, 125, that's a pair. Then I did 5 times 5, that's a pair. So I was on to something. So again, I was just using various ideas and how to come up with this wonderful formula to calculate the rational roots, for example. And a few months down the road, I gave a presentation to a class. I remember being in this big old auditorium. Wow, people came and watched me present my information. And people were mesmerized by my discovery, per se. And that really got me into mathematics, okay? I was able to do that at a college at age 23. So, in a nutshell, that's how I got started as a math tutor. And in the early 2000s, 2010, I attended college at one of the community colleges in Salt Lake City, Utah. And I met this gentleman named Vince Valgas. This guy was phenomenal. Let me tell you, he was working on some math, some very sophisticated math, by the way. And I needed some help with college algebra, right? This is new stuff. And he sat down and worked with me on a problem. He said, "You know what, Joe? I'm going to make a math tutor out of you. I see it in you, buddy. Anybody else now?" This guy was very, very right on. So what I did, right? I did some stuff in real analysis. I did other math. Geometry. Geometry was one of my favorite mathematics, by the way. And he told me, Vince Valgas, he told me, "Joe, start doing proofs now because it's going to come back and haunt you later." So, okay. guy motivated me to do math proof, and he had this much confidence in me. Wow. So I knew from that point on that tutoring was my calling. To say this, to say that, right? I am on a mission to help everyone to learn mathematics the right way. And I see a problem in this system that math is not being taught properly. They focus more on computation rather than the ideas behind the computation. Why you do the math the way you do it, and why does it make sense? Mathematics in general is predicated on set theory and logic. Well, mainly logic, which is the foundation of all mathematics. And from there we derive the fundamental properties from sets and other stuff. I'd like to cite some of Adam Cromwell. And he mentioned that point, right? He said, math has no emotions. It doesn't care about your feelings. Math only presents facts, and if you learn it, and yes, it involves a sense of struggling, then it's very rewarding. And that's how I feel as a math tutor. I work previously every day on problems because I want to understand the principle and why the principle makes sense. That's how I want to teach my students why the proper mathematics, right? Principles. Because it's dearly needed in our society. And I think we got away from that. And hopefully Adam Cromwell and I bring those back. And I'm telling you something about Adam Cromwell. He does not pull no punches. He's not a touchy-feely guy. He'll tell you exactly how it is. And that's what I'm beginning to be. So I'm still going to learn from him. I'm going to continue that tradition until the day of my non-existence. Because I believe every American should have a foundation in mathematics. Right now, our economy is suffering so greatly because we don't have people that's good at mathematics. We have a bunch of incompetent people in office that know what the hell they're doing. And you know what I'm talking about. You got racism and all other isms that had crept into mathematics, which substantially excluded a lot of minority people. Yes, I'm going to say that. I'm not going to hold nothing back. I'm going to be very vocal about this until the problem is properly addressed. In closing, we talked about why we need to increase our mathematics education, right? And what can we do to solve this problem? It's very critical that we solve this problem. And we have people like Adam Cromwell seriously addressing the problem. And by the way, he has a school. You can go online, look him up. It's called, I forgot what it's called, but it's called the, let me see, City Tutoring. Sorry about that, City Tutoring. Great name. And I like that because it pretty much describes what goes on in the city, right, in terms of our math education. And these politicians, they know what's going on. They just want to address the problem. But I'm here to fight for you guys' rights to learn mathematics the right type of way. Remember, guys, continue to learn mathematics. Keep your head on the swivel. You know what? That's a blessing in learning mathematics. It can lead to great opportunities. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something. And don't forget to click that subscribe button. That'll help me out a lot. And don't forget to follow me on my other platforms like Instagram and TikTok. I'm also on those as well. And don't forget about Facebook too. So guys, thank you so much. And you have a great day. And I hope we all learn something here. Goodbye.